Joy Guru. I am Amalendu Chatterjee. I am an ex-associate professor and a SPR. I do discuss religious or spiritual or related topics as far as my little knowledge goes. Do subscribe to this channel of mine, namely Anukul Kotha, and also share if you like my deliberation. Today I would like to read and discuss the rest one half of the letter written by Sree Thakur Anukul Chandra to his wife, whom we call as Reverend Boroma. Now, in the last episode, I read the first one half of the letter and also discussed the letter. The reason why that I am discussing this letter is because of the fact that the highest truth of spiritualism is written here. And not only that, what should be our duties, that is also mentioned in this letter. Now, let me read the rest one half of the letter at first, and then I will try to explain. If you love by continuous intermingling or mixing your ever-changeable mind with ever unchangeable pran or soul, then that is called true love. Religion, spiritualism, that is dharma, earthly prosperity, that is artha, desire, that is calm, and salvation, that is moksha, all are inherently inserted within that true love without any discontinuity. Within this true love, without any discontinuity. That love is devoid of any hatred, lust of desire. That love has no fright face of anger. That love is free from any greed. That love does not entangle any person with the trap of illusion or ignorance or mental obsession. That love has no downward attachment of illusion. That love is full of pure love and devoid of any discontinuity. Universe is blooming in that love. That love has no estrangement or separation. It has no divisiveness. The pranas or souls of husband and wife are united, or you can say unified, by that love. The total number of worlds that gods or deities possess, if united, cannot have the power to break down that union. If we need to love, we should love like that. You are virtuous, chaste, and wholeheartedly devoted to husband. What can I teach to you? Rather, I would like to learn devotion towards husband from you. If you can, you please guide me as far as possible. I have much to learn from such woman, wife, or you can say wife, who worships her husband as direct God or deity, who is happy by the happiness of husband, who is unhappy by the unhappiness of husband, who does not know anything except husband. That woman or wife is Devi, or you can say goddess, I reckon. So let me go today. I have few words. Be selfless and be devoted to do good for others. Let me tell it again. Be selfless and be devoted to do good to others. What else is more precious in this world than benevolence? Number 2, giving up or abandoning of lies is extremely necessary. I know that you do not tell lies. Still, I forbid you of telling lies. Number 3, do serve or nurse to elders or revered wholeheartedly. Number 4, don't ever intentionally cause pain or trouble to any animal, or don't beat or strike any of them. Number 5, nothing is more precious, more pious to a woman than to protect her chastity. Protect it with all your life. Number 6, take care to keep mind always calm and free from sin. Number 7, do perform duties wholeheartedly. Number 8, in your thinking always keep your God in your heart. Number 9, try to keep your body healthy and take care to keep others healthy. Number 10. Number 10 is actually a preaching, that is, bow your head to wretched person who is in danger, that is in hopeless situation, and talk to him or her. Try your level best to rescue him or her. Relieve his or her pain by closely observing his difficulties. And then he had written like this: do right. How is the health condition of your father and mother? Take care to serve them wholeheartedly. And lastly, he has written, I am so. How are you? Let me go today. Take particular care to be forgiving, pardonable. Forgiving women becomes happy in domestic life. Yours, Sree. As you all know, Sree is an appellation, affixed to the name of any person in courtesy. So this is more or less the letter. Of course, at the outset, I must say that this letter I have translated. So therefore, my translation may have several errors. So please forgive me if I have done some errors. And there is every possibility that it may have some errors. Now, the message that Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra has given in this rest one up of his letter is that what is true love is all about. What true love is all about. This is the message. And then he has given, or you can say he has given some advices, or you can say he has given some do's or don'ts, particularly earmarked for a woman. Now, the first half, he has stated that if we need to love, then we must love in this fashion. That how? That we should try to intermingle, we should try to mix our ever-changing mind. Remember, mind is a subtle entity, definitely. Body is somewhat, you can say, not that subtle. And we all know that in the first half of his letter, he has already mentioned that any parameter of the outside world, that is environment, is ever changing. That we can understand. What we see today, we can't see it tomorrow. For example, as I have given, any example can be given. For example, let's say a car is there and I have seen it today. And when I will see it tomorrow, I won't see it in that particular car, because of the fact that within this one day, this car is 1 day old. Not only that, it's the instruments within the cars are somehow getting weaker because of the change of time. So therefore, I am not seeing the same car which I saw yesterday. So therefore, everything is changing. But this is about the outward change. What is the and there is a change. There is also change within ourselves. That is within our own body. For example, who am I? You can say this is the most pertinent question. Am I only the body? Definitely not. Am I only the mind? No. Am I only the soul? It is also not. You can say I am a 3-layered entity. Yes, I am a body, and within the body there is a mind, and beyond the body there is another entity which is actually the permanent entity, non-transient entity, eternal entity, imperishable entity, and that is what is known as soul. But anyway, the Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra has already stated that everything is changing. The outward world, there is the parameters of the environment, as well as the body is always changing. As we all know, this is is very easily comprehensible, I should say. But then, what is important? The mind. Mind is definitely a subtle entity than body, but mind is also changing. and it is ever changing. That's why he is telling that he has told us that, see, there is an unchangeable entity, there is an ever unchangeable entity, and that is what is known as soul, or you can say that is the Atman. So therefore, try to mix up, try to intermingle, try to unite your mind, that is our minds with the soul, that is ever changing soul, ever unchanging soul, that is permanent entity, as I have already stated, non-transient entity, eternal entity, imperishable entity, because that Atman has no change. That's the reason why that is the, you can say, only unchangeable entity. So try to unite the mind with the unchangeable Atman. Now, what is the outward manifestation of Atman? This is also definitely a very pertinent question. That what is the outward manifestation of Atman? Atman is definitely not, not a, you can say, not a kind of vapor-like objects that people generally believe. It's not like that. Actually, Atman, you can say the immanent form of Atman is definitely the Purushottam, that is the supreme being, the supreme person. You can say that is God. So therefore, since God is there within me, that's why I am talking. That Amalendu Chatterjee, I am talking to you. It's because of the fact that God is there in the form of Atman, and He is the source of energy, and that's the reason why I am talking and I am doing everything. So therefore, Atman is definitely an unchangeable entity. Even when I will not be present in this earth, that Atman will be present within the air, and then it will take the form of, it will take the shape of a body again when it will take the birth. So that, and it is going on. That's the reason why Sree Thakur and Anukul has defined Atman as energetic run. It is a running object. It is not a, it does not remain within a particular body for long. You can say for permanently. Definitely not. It is always running. Yes, it may rest to a particular body for a certain period of time, but then it leaves the body, and then again it will go to the air, and it will take it will remain within the air for a while, and then it will take another birth. Of course, the duration within the air, it differs from person to person. Only when a person will get his parents, only then he can, that particular Atman can take the form of a body. That's another issue altogether. What is important, that Sree Thakur and Anukul is telling, that try to unite your ever-changing mind with ever-unchanging Atman. And this is what sadhana is all about. This is what is, you can say, this is what is, sadhana is all about. Try to unite. And this is what he has also stated, that union to this Atman is what is marriage, and separation with this Atman is what is estrangement. Now, so therefore, what is true love? True love is that is when we can mix up, when we can intermingle our ever-changing mind with the ever-unchanging Atman. Now, ever-unchanging Atman, what is that ever-unchanging Atman? For that, you don't need to be worried. You need to keep a picture of a supreme being, that is we say it Purushottam. As you all know, that the first Purushottam the first Purushottam, or you can say the first Purushottam who has come to this world is definitely Chandra. And then it is said that Lord Krishna, and then others also, and we particularly, at least I, that is I, the devotee of Sree Thakur and Anukul Chandra, believe that Sree Thakur and Anukul Chandra is the latest incarnation of God, is the latest supreme being. So therefore, we must keep a picture of a supreme being. Again, I must say that you may keep your own, you may keep picture of any supreme being that you believe. I have no qualms for that. But what is important, that try to keep a photograph of a Purushottam, or you can say of a supreme being, and try to fix up, try to unite your mind. That is your thinking, you can say. Mind means nothing but a bundle of thinking. You see, bundle of thinking. Mind means bundle of thinking. Always we are thinking. That's the reason why our mind, mind is defined as a bundle of thinking. So therefore, try to unite your bundle, or you can say bundle of thinking. Try to unite your thinking to that particular picture. you see, and go on chanting his holy name. That is definitely required. Otherwise, it's not really possible so easily. So therefore, you need to take initiation from a supreme being and then go on chanting the holy name and try to unite your thinking with that particular picture, that is supreme being, and that is what is true love is all about. And he has stated that in this love there is no, you see, there is no question of discontinuity. Yes, it is a fact that we cannot unite our, for example, I cannot unite my mind with that particular Atman continuously. But that's not very, you see, I should not say that it is a very big impediment, not at all. See, we are of course ordinary people. We cannot we cannot mix up, we cannot unite our minds with that particular Atman. That's not really virtually possible. But try as much as you can. Whenever you can, that means that you are in, you can say you are in a very happy state of mind. That is what is known as marriage is all about. And wherever you fail to unite your mind with that particular Atman, that means you are separated from that Atman. That is what is, you can say, biroho, estrangement is all about. And then here he has stated, so try to do that. And he has stated that this is what is true love. True love is all about. And if we need to love, then we must love like this. Because in this love, there is no, you see, everything that is religion, that is dharma, and then artho means earthly prosperity, and then moksha, salvation, everything is, you can say, organically connected with that particular love, that is with that particular Atman. Because everything is inherently imbibed within that particular Atman. So therefore, everything is possible with this love. But again, this love has no place for, you can say, hatred, lust, or desire, you can say, calm. We have everything, you see, this love is absolutely devoid of lust or desire, lust of desire, I should say. Not all desires are bad, I must say. If I desire for God, that desire is definitely not bad. That is what we need. But what is important is simply this, that generally we cannot do it. Whenever we think about God, we generally try to, we want to get God in return of something. That is, we want to meditate, we want to chant holy names in return. In return, you can see, in return to get something else. Yes, not always it is mentioned, not always it is, I should say, it is pronounced. But then there is an inner wish, there is an inner desire that I will get something in return of this. No, try to love him without any return. Only then your love will be fruitful, and that is what is true love is all about. And Sree Thakur Anukul Chandra stated that try to love like this. And he has also stated that, you are a chaste woman, you are a virtuous woman, and you are a woman who devoted her husband wholeheartedly. And here he has also stated that what lesson I would like to teach to you. Rather, I would like to learn, your devotion towards husband from you. Just see, in this para, just try to understand this para. Let me read it again. He has stated that, that is, you are virtuous, chaste, and wholeheartedly devoted to husband. What can I teach to you? Rather, I would like to learn devotion towards husband from you. If you can, you please guide me as far as possible. He has stated like this. So just see, when at that particular time, that is when Sree Thakur Anukul Chandra wrote this letter, then the society definitely was more male-dominated society. So, but still, just see the humbleness of Sree Thakur Anukul Chandra. He, being a supreme person, at least I think so, being a supreme person, being the supreme being, Purushottam, he is telling like this, that I would like to learn, devotion towards husband from you. Just see his humbleness. And not only that, by this statement he has stated that, that male and female are definitely opposite, equal but opposite entities. This is what Sree Thakur Anukul Chandra told in one of his sayings, that male and female, there is absolutely no difference. They are equal but opposite entities. No one is superior, no one is inferior. This is the statement of Sree Thakur Anukul Chandra. Just see, when he was there, he was present in his bodily form, then the society was much more male-dominated society. But in this case, just in this para, he has stated that I would like to learn your devotion towards husband from you. Just see, he treated himself, he always treated himself as a student. Can we simply imagine? We cannot do it. Whenever we learn something, whenever we are so-called educated, we can't, we are not in a position to take any lesson from anyone. Particularly we say that I know everything. Just see the humbleness of Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra. Just see. And the last in this, and then he has stated that I have much to learn. Next para, I have much to learn from such woman or wife who worships her husband as direct God or deity, and who is happy by the happiness of husband, who is unhappy by the unhappiness of husband, and and who does not know anything except husband. That woman is Devi or goddess, I reckon. He is telling like this, that I reckon that she is definitely the goddess or Devi, that particular woman, he has stated. And then, just see, I would like to state it again, that see his humbleness. That now the last portion that he has stated, that I have few words to tell you. And definitely this is nothing but, some do's and don'ts, particularly earmarked for women. The first thing is he has stated that, be selfless, be devoted to do good to others. What else is more precious in this world than benevolence? So he has stated that be selfless. As a matter of fact, in the spiritual world, whenever you want to do some spiritualism, you can say some amount of religion, then you must be selfless at first. In this connection, I can recall the statement of Swami Vivekananda. He has stated like this, not exactly like this, that selflessness is spiritualism is all about. So you must be selfless at first. This is the first lesson if you want to enter into the kingdom of religion, I would like to say. So this is the first lesson, that be selfless. That's why he is telling that be selfless and then be devoted to do good to others. That is, religion is all about performing philanthropy, or you can say performing benevolence. And he has also stated there is nothing more precious than benevolence. As a matter of fact, he has done this throughout his life. It has been his character to do good for others. As a matter of fact, till his last breath, he did it. So therefore, he only can tell it. He only can advise it. No one can, I must say. Because if I do not perform and I give advice, then that advice is absolutely futile, I would like to say. So therefore, the next part is telling that giving up or abandoning of lies is extremely necessary. And then he has stated that I know that you do not lie, still I forbid you of telling lies. Why? Let's see, lies. Telling lies is a sin. But then we must know lies, what is actually meant by lie. Lie, whenever I tell lie, it means I am doing some harm. So therefore, harm and lie are the two terms which are interlinked, you can say interdependent and interrelated. So therefore, that means I want to say that if I tell lie, but if I do some good, if it has some beneficial point, then that lie is not actually lie. You see, this is also a very important phenomenon. For example, a person has taken, or you can say let's say a person brought a piece of, you can say a packet of poison, and he wants to suicide, and then you have seen it and you have very carefully, meticulously actually you have stolen that particular packet. And this is also a kind of, you can say telling. And when he says, let's say if he says that where is my packet, then if you say I don't know, then that means you are telling lies. But that lie has a very benevolent effect, you can say. That lie is not actually lie. So therefore we we must have the capacity to distinguish about what actually lie is all about. So therefore, we must be very, very much cautious about this. As a matter of fact, Thakur Anukul Chandra has stated this particular lie, that particular, you must not tell that particular lie which has a direct bearing, on harmfulness. That is, you must not do any harm to anybody by telling lies. Only that lie he has forbade. He actually forbade her to tell. And nextly, then says that do serve or nurse to elder persons wholeheartedly. This is also it's a very good deed, I should say. And then fourth, that don't ever intentionally cause pain or trouble to any animal, or don't beat or strike any one of them. This is definitely why, because in Upanishad it is given like this, that just the sarvani bhutani atmanne vanupashyati sadbhavuteshu chatmanam tatana bijigupsate. It means that he who sees everybody within him, and within everybody, when he sees himself within everybody, then he cannot hate anybody. That's the reason why, if we think that everything that we see is the creation of that particular God, that particular beloved God, then I cannot hate anybody. So I cannot beat anybody. That's the reason why Thakur Anukul Chandra here is actually telling this. And then number 5, nothing is more pious or preserved to a woman than to protect her chastity. Protect it with all your life, chastity. And again, this chastity means physical, mental and spiritual chastity. And number 6, take care to keep your mind always calm and free from sin. And this is a very difficult thing, I should say. And for this, you need to meditate, you need to forget something. That's the reason why, next point, that he is telling, that do perform duties wholeheartedly. This is what religion is all about. Do your duties, accurately, wholeheartedly. And then, and in this connection, I may recall one thing, that when I asked Maharaj of Ramakrishna Mission, that Maharaj, that we also teach our students, but your institutions have so much reputation, and definitely students of your institution actually do good in educational sector. He has stated this because of the fact that you teach people, because of the fact you teach your people, because of the fact that you are paid for that. But we teach people because of the fact that young Godadar has come to learn something from us. So therefore, I cannot deceive him. If I deceive him, that means then my renunciation will be absolutely futile. So therefore, this is the question. And then this is the matter, I should say. And number 8, that in your thinking, always keep your God in your heart. Just see, Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra being the God himself, he has not instructed his wife that you must keep myself within your heart. No, this is the Catholicity of Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, I must say. And then 9, try to keep your body healthy and take care to keep others healthy. And number 10, bow your head to wretched person who is in danger, or you can say hopeless situation, and talk to him. Try your level best to rescue him, relieve his pain as much as you can. That is by closely observing his difficulty. As a matter of fact, this is the preaching that the mother of Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra has written to him, and he has written the same thing. And then he has stated that do write how the health of the condition of the father and mother. And then he is telling that lastly he has stated, you can say this is the last point, that be forgiving. And he has stated that forgiving women becomes happy in domestic life. And for being forgiving, we must be forgetful. We must be forgetfulness. Forgetful. That is forgetful. Forgetfulness is the, you can say, root cause for forgive. You can say forgetfulness. Because of the fact, if I do not forget, people used to say that, see, that particular person has told me so much abuses, so I cannot forget it till death. I should say that particular person is a very unfortunate person. Try to forget the things. You see, and therefore you must be forgiving. So, live in love. Joy.